Good morning, and welcome back. It's been some time. So, I'm just checking the goats. They have their food and their water. And yes, they seem to be happy. Now, since last time, I've mowed and wrapped and baled a lot of bales. So I wrapped all of these because we still have quite a few to feed the goats, and we also have all of this field. And I'm feeling things are going a bit slow at the moment. And it's getting, well, we have expanded, but we need to up our production. And to up our production, to produce more, we need more land. So I've loaded up most of the silage bales we have. There are a couple left. Now in July the prices of silage isn't good. But we need money. Again. We have a little bit of lettuce. A few pallets here. And let's see what we have inside. Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's something. We have a lot of coffee, but it's gonna be a year until next time we get coffee. So this is the harvest we're left with until next year, when our new harvest is ready. I know we're gonna get enough money to buy a new land. It's about 85,000 for a new plot. But that's not it. We also gonna need equipment to handle the new piece of land, make our fields. And I've set my eyes on this part we see here. It really isn't flat, it's quite bumpy. Or it has this little hill in the middle, but yeah, it is what it is. I think we'll buy it. And I think we'll have enough money to also buy a new plow. Because the one we have is tiny. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sell whatever I can sell today. Buy this piece of land. I have to cut down the trees and bushes. At least what's in the way for our new field. And then we're going to, I don't know, plant oats or something. And when these bales are turning into silage and the prices are maybe a bit better, hopefully it will coincide with the time for harvesting the oats or whatever we're gonna plant, soybeans, who knows. But the point is, those silage bales is gonna finance our combine. Getting this tractor is just amazing. It's, well, it's so much more powerful, and that means we can, for instance, use a larger plow. The Ford, well, we're keeping it because of the front loader. We need a front loader for handling bales and yeah. But as a tractor, it's, well, it just has to do for now. But we're looking to get a bigger one. Or a telehandler at some point. We'll, yeah, not getting ahead of ourselves. The log trailer with the crane, we're selling that as well. So a lot of things is happening, and we'll just have to see where it leads us. I haven't heard anything about the vineyard, so I hope the grapes isn't just withering, but yeah. Well, 22,000 in silage, still 30,000 short of purchasing a new land, but I'll go and get the coffee loaded, the lettuce, and yeah, we'll meet up again when it's time to sell. That was just insane. I knew we were gonna get a lot of money for a coffee, because it's a year of production, but I wasn't prepared for that amount. Wow. This tractor is not tractor, sorry. The trailer is, yeah, it's not best suited for using on tractors. I'll go in and check out a new plow or something, and yeah, just send off the paperwork for our new land. Well then, we just spent over 90,000, 93,000 on new land, and yeah, they sold me this. Luckily there's no traffic on these roads. I mean, it's just us. Because it's sticking out quite a bit. So it's more like a shallow plow, a cultivator or a harrow, but they told me it will do the trick, so I'm trusting them. Let's face it, I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to farming. We're just doing our best. I don't want to clip any of the fences here, but guess it's gonna be okay. It's a bit wider than the poor thing we have. Yeah, well, we're not gonna go and look at it now. Now, I believe I'll just let the field we have be a grass field still. And maybe start up here, not connect them, and just make a new one over the hill here. Probably incorporate a little bit more of this hill. Yeah, and just see where we end up. That's gonna be a big field. So, I'll get some markers out and yeah, it's gonna be a day of plowing. I'm standing on the roof of our case tractor and I've just plowed a circle. And it is huge. And still we have a lot of land left. But what I've done is I've just gone around the trees for now. Because it's gonna take so long just to get rid of all the trees. So I left out the parts with forest. These few lonely trees we can take down and sell. That's not gonna be a big deal. But we need to get a field up and running. Just get it... yeah, something growing in the ground. I've incorporated almost all of this hill. There's a lot of more flat land down there to the south, which for now is free. We could use it for another field or some more production, whatever the future holds. But for now, yeah, it's time to make an enormous field. Let me tell you, we really couldn't have done this without Patrick's tractor. Yeah, you can feel the resistance going up the small hill in the middle of the field, but it pulls through. And honestly, doing this with a smaller plow would have been awful. Because this field is getting quite large. Now, the shape it has, well, I think that is something that will evolve and change. I'm not very fond of it as it is, but like I said, it's all about getting seeds in the ground now. The hill right in front of us, well, there's not gonna be any trees left there. So that's on the agenda. And the way we've incorporated the little hill that stretches towards the goat pasture, I'm not sure that's gonna be a field forever. That might be just for now. But we'll see. Like I said, it's gonna be evolving. We could have stretched it out a lot further to the south and the southeast. And we will in the future. We also have to cut down a lot of the small trees here to get a road into the water tower. But for now, I think that's an awesome field. Which is gonna require, well, a lot of new equipment as well. The fertilizer spreader that we have, it's not that big. It's quite small. Let's just close up here. Yeah. I was thinking if I should get the Ford tractor. Oh. I was wondering if we should use the front lifter, a front loader, to get the logs out of the way. But I guess we'll use this for now. I am contemplating getting this trailer configured to take logs. And then just use the Ford and the front loader. Slippery logs. Can we reach it? No, we can't. Ooh. It's large and it's heavy. Probably have to cut them off a little bit. Maybe if I just ram it. What I am thinking is we'll just go down, sell these logs, and sell this trailer. Did you see that? Oh man. This is kind of the reason I want to get rid of this trailer. It's a good trailer, but for the abuse that I'm putting him through, well, yeah. It isn't the best. It's a horrible mess. But today I'm tired of working in the field and yeah. It's the crane and the trailer. It's too small for my liking. So I bite off a lot more than I can chew, and it gets messy. And that's why we're just getting rid of it. I believe it will be much better configuring the other trailer for logs and using the Ford and the front loader. So that'll be our new plan. So we got a couple of grand out of that. Now I'll just take this inside and hear what they will give us for it. And I'll also check out what used equipment they have for sale. So, yeah. We got 16,000 for our log trailer, and yeah, they had a John Deere 7R, half of it was of course used, but yeah, man, I would love to buy that. And we could have if we hadn't spent our money on the new land, but then we wouldn't have needed it. But I had a used fertilizer spreader, which was really, really lucky. There it is. It's the Kubota, and it's the XL version in green instead of the orange. I usually go for the manufactured colors. And we could have filled it up while we're... I know we have some at home, but... yeah, I don't know what we have. Anyways, the Kubota is great. It's massive width. I believe it's 42 meters or something. And it takes lime and, yeah, solid fertilizer. Honestly, it was just what we needed, and it was 70% off. It is used, but I don't think it'll be any problem. That means we could sell the fertilizer spreader we have. We can sell... I know we have more. Yeah, the little plow. We could sell the... yeah, the old grass mower we have. It probably won't, yeah, fetch us a lot of money, but it's better that somebody else could use it. Now another thing is we have to get some, yeah, soil analyzed for our new field. Yeah, there's some pallets of lettuce that I also need to get into the cooling chamber. Since we're gonna need it quite soon, I'll just park it here. I have a lot of work to do with the bales as well. Was a good plow, but tiny compared to the new one. Also, our little fertilizer spreader, it wasn't bad. It's actually kind of good, but yeah. We're outgrown it. Look at this. It's enormous. So, what do we have here? Okay. So we could fertilize all our fields. Is that all we have? And how are the goats doing? They still have some food. What about water? Yeah, they're drinking, but look at them. They're awesome. I've just sold the old fertilizer spreader. It gave us $1,000, and then I leased this area so we can analyze the new field. And that's what we'll do next. So we took 15 soil samples. It was a bit messy, but probably could have saved one or two if I were more efficient. Now our new field is, well, it's loam, sandy loam, and yeah, a little bit sandy loam. We have some preparations to do with lime and fertilizer, and that's going to be a breeze with our new spreader. Unfortunately, we do not have any lime. But we'll get that until next time. Then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna plant. We're gonna lime it. And we're gonna fertilize it. We're gonna seed it. And yeah. Our production is ramping up. We're also gonna need a silo. Oh dear. I'm too tired to drive these things. But yeah, we're gonna need a silo sooner or later. Of course, we could just sell when we harvest and just take the money we get. But we're also gonna need a trailer for, yeah, selling or transporting the crops. A harvest. But then that'll be for the future. For now, I have still a lot of work to do with cleaning up the fields, the bales, and I'm just gonna get this pallets of lettuce into storage. Oh boy. Yeah, this isn't the day. Thanks for joining, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.